Well, I think that sustainability has always been in finance since the beginning. As a matter of fact, this discussion about whether stakeholder value or shareholder value had to be prioritized, and it's something which comes again after the financial crisis in order to help investors and the financial community to discuss what is the final end of a company or the final end of any financial or economic project. So I think that always has been there in economy, and it has been revived in the last years. Now what we see is a focus on how to define this, and so I think that financial professionals, we as issuers or even investors, had to be on board of the things to come, which I think that there will be several of them in the following months, years, that will probably focus the industry more in the long term. For me, sustainability is profitability on the long term, and having a look both ways, not just in front of you, but also left and right to stakeholders. Well, the first thing is already on the run, and it's this industry self-regulating itself and creating taxonomy, creating standards, and creating both supply and demand. The second thing, I don't know if it's exciting, but it's regulation. Regulation is coming. It's going at the same path, or a bit probably not as fast as the industry was doing, but it's gaining track. And I think with the high-level expert group and then with the Commission proposals now, important things are going to happen. Mostly, I would say, the fiduciary duty on asset managers and asset owners, which is something which will probably change the face of the industry, because demand is not going to be a niche product or a niche approach anymore. It would be probably a standard way of approaching investors in the years to come. So regulation is in my view the second thing, and then more focused on the financial industry. I would say that, at least from a point of view for retail, we are a cooperative retail bank. We think that it's the how both social and green aspects can be joined together, and how we define not only social aspects, which at least in our case was probably done more quickly, more swiftly, but also on green aspects. And in that sense, I think that the buildings energy efficiency, the EMAP initiative, is a key aspect in greening our sustainability frameworks, and as mortgages are of course a very, very important part of our balance sheets, I think that buildings energy efficiency will be one of the big things to come.